Hey Wales, good evening. It is Tuesday, June the 10th. Let's recap the markets and go over OSCR Health for the next few days here. For those that don't know me though, I'm a full-time trader. I do these updates every single day. And to give you an idea in terms of how I'm doing so far for the month of June in terms of my trades, very proud of myself so far, up 5.7K USD, so solid start, 90% win rate. I do believe this is unsustainable, guys, right? Typically, I'm sitting at maybe a 54, 55% win rate. So I do expect losses to come in soon. But you can see from the calendar view, right? Again, solid start. I took a few trades across OSCR Health this week as well. So hopefully I can keep up this momentum for the rest of the days ahead. So again, I post all my trades, guys. Every trade that I take here, you can see here, right? Every trade that I take, I posted it here in Discord. So come join. We're going to make a lot of money together. You get the exact entry targets, stop losses, everything here that you need to succeed. This was the winning trade on OSCR that I took. So entry, target, stop losses. So yeah, come join. And I look forward to, winning together and making a lot of money. All right. So with that said, let's jump into OSCR Health. So ultimately, guys, just a disclaimer, OSCR is in a very complex sort of wave count. It's very choppy, guys. It's not trending. So when you take a look at beautiful uptrends, you make higher highs and higher lows like this. Very beautiful uptrends. Right now, OSCR is very choppy. So what does this mean? This means that I do expect this choppiness to continue. This isn't the most ideal stock to day trade, in my opinion. It's very choppy. A lot of wicks. Anything can happen. Can break lows. Can take out liquidity. Right. So there are better names to day trade out there. I did take a few trades on OSCR just on this sort of cycle here. Okay. But overall, just know that. And because of how choppy it can be, or it is, there's multiple different scenarios that can happen as well. So we just got to take that into account. Take this sort of analysis with a grain of salt. So the first things first is that if we go with the more bullish path, wave one, okay, WXY for a flat correction. And within this flat, we're calling this to be a wave 2 low. So if that's the case, if this is a wave 2 low, we have to call this $11, $18 mark as a new invalidation level. So what does this mean? This means that as long as this price can hold, we're calling a bullish cycle, and any dip is considered a buy against this low. So you can now put stop losses underneath here moving forward, right? Because just in case it does do some funkiness like this, right? Then you know that this wave count is invalidated, or we have to draw up a new wave count. Okay, so for now, for the more bullish path, we'll call this a wave 2 for now. That's in. And now we're looking for a wave 1 to higher towards the upside. For OSCR, if it can keep pushing higher and hold this low, we're looking at $20 to 22 to retest the highs and see whether or not we can keep going on this uptrend. You can see OSCR as well on the swing lows. We did reach the 618 level as well on this wave 2. So obviously this wave 2 can be in already, or we have another series of lows here because I do see, you can see there's, support zones here, okay? Some levels there as well. So I'm looking at OSCR, very choppy once again. We don't know if the 2 is in already or we have one more lower before higher. I'm remaining cautiously bullish. Now, there is the more bearish path that OSCR can take, and I do have capital ready just in case OSCR does put in a more complex correction closer down to, $10 to 668. Okay. So if OSCR does do some complex correction before higher, I'll have capital ready to get deployed around these zones. All right. We just have to wait and see. But we're not there yet. As long as this level can hold, guys, again, as long as this validation level can hold, we're looking for $22, $20. If it does break lower, I have capital ready to go into OSCR for more of a swing trade and long-term position here. Okay. So we'll just have to wait and see. But overall, yeah, I'm going to still remain bullish. Again, there's better names to trade out there, to be honest. So if you're a very, OSCR enthusiast and investor, I do have OSCR in my long-term portfolio. You can keep buying the dips. If you're a day trader, you can try to trade Oscar with this invalidation in mind with stop losses underneath, because again, if you're going for that $20 mark, you're going to buy at the 618, stop losses underneath that low. You do have a pretty good 2-to-1 to 3-to-1 risk to reward scenario. So I wouldn't be mad if I lost this trade either or. Again, the trades that I'm taking, very high probability levels, doing really well as well. So I can afford taking a little bit riskier trades on choppy names like Oscar. So yeah, let's see. I'll keep you guys updated every single day. No idea what's going to happen, to be quite frank. But, the levels are setting up for potential. So let's see. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great rest of your Tuesday and Wednesday coming up.